Good morning. It is Monday, May 26th, and here in the United States, it's a national holiday called Memorial Day. And we remember our veterans that died, that fought in all the wars and perished. And so it is a day that we remember that. But ecclesiastics, a lot of people don't like to think about someone dying or mourning for someone. They just try to put it out of their head, or they try to be tough, or they try to, not let anybody know how they feel that day. Well, this is what Ecclesiastic says in chapter 7, starting with the first verse. A good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of death than the day of one's birth. Better to go to the house of mourning. Hold on a minute. Than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will take it to heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by a sad countenance the heart is made better. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. Now, why would he say that? It's better to go to a house of mourning than to feasting, and it's better, your day of death is better than your day of birth. Well, I think it's because it does make us think. When we mourn for someone, we get sad and we start to think, is this what life is? And we ask ourselves all kinds of questions, and we really contemplate, and we think, well, life might be shorter than I thought. Maybe I better get to whatever I'm supposed to be doing. Where's this person going when they die? Are they going to heaven? Or did they have salvation? It makes us think, and it does make us wiser, because when we think about those things, we think about our own death and what will happen to us and where will we go. Where now you can enjoy the day, and even in the house of mourning, after they have the funeral, they have, here in the United States, we have food, and everybody kind of sits down and talks to each other. So it's okay to eat and still, kind of smile and talk to people, because that's good. But to go to a wild, crazy party, you don't think about anything. The music's in your ears, the people are being crazy, everybody's drunk. A wild, crazy party doesn't give you any wisdom. It possibly leads you into trouble if you're not careful. And it's fun, and you let loose, but sometimes you do things that are not godly. And so I think he's comparing that too, because it says to go to a house of feasting. If you go to a house of mourning, you think that is the end of all men. What's going to happen? And then you start thinking about God. And that's kind of where all roads end up. Where am I going to go when I die? Will I recognize Jesus? Will he take me in? Or is it going to be not that way? So anyway, that's just something to think about. And if you're in the United States, I wish you a good Memorial Day. And I hope that you do think of some of these things. So you have a great day, and God bless you.